The integration of BIM and GIS is increasingly becoming essential for construction and infrastructure projects. From site assessment, planning and design to construction and operations, drone imagery can provide visual representation of a site along with other associated site details. In this example of BIM and GIS integration, we look at the design and planning phase of a proposed residential development. With context and spatial awareness, we were able to plan the development with environmentally conscious approaches. How will the building be oriented for maximum daylighting with passive heating and cooling in the residential spaces? How will the roof be configured for maximization of solar energy and water harvesting? During the design phase, we leveraged Trimble SketchUp, a 3D modeling application that can produce detailed georeferenced 3D models of the real estate assets. When combined with drone data, we can integrate these BIM models and visualize the design of the buildings and supporting infrastructure alongside the existing natural environment. SketchUp allows us to quickly visualize the project's design intent and communicate the information to the project stakeholders at the initial stages of design development. We then used ArcGIS Pro to read and convert the SketchUp model to a building scene layer that could be published and used within a 3D web scene. We incorporated additional building information such as construction cost and projected return on investment of the development, as well as specialist costs such as borehole drilling and photovoltaic panel installations. The 3D scene was then published to a secure web platform to communicate the design concept and costings to key stakeholders and financiers of the project. At the final phase of conceptual design, we essentially have a web-enabled digital twin of our project. This twin can be maintained with real-time Internet of Things to access performance, extract schedules, or monitor asset information that happens not only at the scale of a building, but also at the scale of the entire project. We can visualize the context from a 3D mesh generated from our drone capture of the current construction site. This can later be updated during subsequent construction phases. Using widgets such as the sunlight and shadow analysis tool, we are able to create a real-life simulation of the proposed building with accurate geographical mapping, analyzing how a structure reacts to the sun's movement during a specific time and day of the year. This as well as simulating other weather conditions. As you can see, BIM and GIS integration are essential throughout the AEC project lifecycle, from mapping to design to construction, all the way through the operations and maintenance of a built asset. At Arci, we create tailored solutions that allow CAD data, workflows, and complexities of each project to be easily shared, analyzed, discussed, and communicated, resulting in collaboration and meaningful action between stakeholders across different phases of a construction project.